Welcome, everyone, and welcome to the session 9 of distance learning in chemistry with Mrs. Gupta. So, this session, I don't have the slides, but I have an assignment that is called as the Studying Events in the Earth History. This has been introduced to the Montgomery County Public Schools by HHMI, and probably you have done this in the first semester also, interactive website of HHMI Biointeractive and answers of questions. So let's do that again, and let's do that in detail about the Earth viewer and how we get the information. So this is your last assignment for the year, and it, as usual, it will be on the Google Classroom. It has to be turned in by Sunday, that is the June 7th, and by midnight. And if you have any questions or concerns, as usual, you can email me, contact me for a Zoom session, and I will definitely help you out. So let's see how we'll be doing this assignment. I'll make a copy for each and every one so that you can answer the questions that follow and submit on Google Classroom. It'll be 10 points, and as I told you, it will be the last assignment. So in order to complete this assignment, you will be visiting this website, which is the HHMI Biointeractive. I click on this guy, and as soon as I click on this, I have to do the launch the interactive. I'm making it full screen now, and the interactive is launched. So as you can see, so this is the earth warrior. I dismiss it. Now as you can see, it shows you the eon, the eras and the periods of the earth, starting from 0 million years to 500 million years ago. So, and it also shows you the different types of the earth, the warming earth, the what it looks like. You can rotate the earth and see, as you can see, a lot of heat is out there. 24 hours of the day length is there. Then you can also look at the ice age earth, which is definitely cold. The temperatures have gone down, and the carbon dioxide per parts per million is also shown here. You can also see the ancient earth and see the percentage of oxygen, the carbon dioxide, the time, and the day length. You can rotate the planet and see what was the land mass like, the ratio to the percentage, and the water. For our reference, we will be going to the Paleo Earth, and that will give us most of the information that we are looking for. So now uh, you will position the silver timeline slider at 0 million years, which is the top of the timeline, and click on the left play button at the bottom of the timeline, which is this one. Watch what happens. So you can see what is happening to the earth. You can observe the oxygen, the carbon dioxide, the time, and also the day length. And as you do that, you can go to the bottom. Go to the bottom, it is going and showing you how the earth is changing. And when you go to the bottom, you can click the right button and observe the changes again. You can, of course, pause whenever you want to like observe and note down the data chart. So now you position the silver timeline slider on 0 million years. Let's go and put this up on 0 million years. And you can click on the charts. We take this guy here for you. And you click on the charts. In the charts, it will show you the temperatures, the oxygen, the carbon dioxide, the day length, the luminosity, and the biodiversity that was there in the 0 million years ago. That means basically the present. So let's look at those. So look at the temperatures. Um, these are the temperatures. You can record the temperature from the data. You can look at the oxygen levels, that is approximately 0 million years. What was the oxygen level? 21%, which you can getting it here also. Same thing you can do for carbon dioxide, 0 million years. How much of the parts per million is the carbon dioxide from this chart? You can look at the day length. Day length is 24 hours of day length we have here. You can see the luminosity, and then also you can see the biodiversity. So the biodiversity is, it went up and then it went down and is being constant. So also you can look at the surface of the earth, what was it like at that time, and see, like look at this, uh, what type of continents are existing here. There are different continents showing, so write down that the percentage ratio of land to water and put that all the readings in your data chart. Now, um, close your chart in the viewer by clicking the X. That's what I did. Make sure the timeline is between 0 to 540 million years ago, and then you can click on the view at the bottom of the screen to click on all these guys: the geological events, which are colored in orange, the biological events, which are colored in green, the icons, the mass extinction that are colored in yellow, the impact, what impact was there, that are in orange, impact events, the fossils, the cities, and the grid. And if you want the coastlines, you can click on that too. So you can, of course, close this view by clicking it back again here. So please note that the yellow, brown, and the green triangles that appear on the right of the timeline, these correspond to all the geological and the biological events which will be needed to fill in the chart. So let me walk you through with one of the example. So I'm looking at the Cambrian explosion. So this Cambrian explosion in the data table will be a biological event. So that color is the biological event is green. Let me take my slider to the green, and I click on the Cambrian explosion. And in the Cambrian explosion, I write down my timeline: 540 million years old, 540 million years ago. And then I look at my charts of temperature, oxygen, and all, and look at what was the level and percentages of temperature, oxygen, temperature, carbon dioxide, luminosity, and day length. Put them on in my data table, enter them in the data table. I can rotate the earth and look at the land masses, proportion of the land to water. As you can see, it is like a whole big mass of the land surrounded by water here. Another piece of land is also here, and there are small pieces of land here. But you do not see anywhere the seven continents. That is like way back in 540 million years ago. Now, if I want to look at the first, so all the biological events like the Cambrian explosion, your first land plants, your genus genus Homo, all will be the biological events which can click on the green icons and like look at this information. So first land plant, let me look at this guy. Let me take the slider to here. I can click on this information and fill in my chart. I can do my also my genus Homo. So that is again a green um, genus Homo, and I can fill in the chart here. That's again a biological. All the present one also I can get it from here. Then all the mass extinctions like Ordovician, the Devonian, Permian, and Triassic, I can go and get it the information from the yellow icons. So like here, um, if I move my slider and here, so there's one extension here too, that is like Cretaceous extension. There is a part of the subdivision here. So I can click on these guys. I can find my information here. Of course, I can go on my data chart and look at my temperature, oxygen, carbon dioxide, luminosity, and biodiversity again and see what was happening. I unclick on this and they go down. And then all the geological extinctions are shown by orange icons. So I can go to my, this is not asked. So let's look at the another orange. I'm looking at the Pangea. I'm locating Pangea. No, I can look at my Pangea orange one. Cretaceous has come in. Where did the orange ones are? All these guys here. So basically, look at all these icons, and this is the Pangea that I was looking for. And then click on the earth and rotate the earth and see what was happening in Pangea, what was happening to the land masses. Are they coming together? They're moving up. Look at the oxygen, carbon dioxide, the time, and the day length. Click on the charts and see what was happening. Then you can also go in depth and see the plate tectonic movement, the geological carbon cycle, life and chemical cycling that was happening, evidence of the early photosynthesis, oxygenation of the plant, of the planet, origin of the eukaryotes, oxygen in the animal size, mass extinction, and the greenhouse effect. That will help you to answer the questions of the analysis. And so when you're going to the analysis questions, go to the climate changes, go and see in depth what was the oxygen and the animal size ratio, what was the, how, what helped during the fjords, what happened 250 million years ago, the volcano, how it changed in the Cretaceous thing in the Cretaceous era, how it changed in the Cretaceous extinction, what happened. So where you can get the evidences in the depth and so answer all the analysis questions. And when you are done with all this, please submit on Google Classroom. And of course, as usual, any questions or concerns, contact me, email me, let me know how I can help you. Those who have not turned in their assignments, please turn it in. This is your last chance. And good luck and thank you.